Right guys, welcome back to the channel. Before the video starts, I just want to remind you guys, I've got my $50 giveaway going on at the moment. As soon as I hit the 500 subscriber mark, I'm going to be giving away $50 to one of you guys. Remember, all you need to do to enter is subscribe to the channel and comment on some of my videos, just so I have your YouTube channel there, so that if you win, I can message you on YouTube and send that $50 to you. So remember, comment, subscribe, and you'll be in with winning $50. Enjoy the video. Right guys, welcome back to the video. Today we have another Ultimate Team gameplay for you. It's one of the games I had from the past weekend league that's just been. I didn't actually get to complete the weekend league. I was a bit busy on the weekend. There's a lot of games to fit in a weekend. So the little games I played, this is an unbelievable game. So as soon as I finished, I'm saving this, adding it to YouTube, and I'll just commentate over the top of it. I was running my new Seattle playbook as well. I just wanted to try something different. I was kind of doing the Saints and a bit of the New England playbook, so I wanted to change it up. And yeah, jumped into the Seattle playbook. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Right, okay, so it's loading up. We've got Aaron Rodgers there, who's an absolute beast in this game. But as you can see in the top, TFS God level is who we're playing against. That's my top three: Favre, Vic, and Diggs. And as you can see by his team, it is stacked. Just the ratings are just kind of a level above. But yeah, he starts with the ball here, and it's going to be a run, I think, just to start with. Most people start with a run in Ultimate Team and kind of make you respect the run early on, and then they'll move on to passing if they think you can stop it. Yeah, as you can see, I'm using Taylor Mays in the middle, doing a bit of man coverage, just trying to send a bit of heat, and he dots me up. It's kind of a crosser, high-low read. He had the slant and the post, and obviously I covered the slant with my user, and he had the post wide open. So it's a nice little play from him. Have a 2nd and 10 here. Sits back with Josh Allen, who's got a huge arm on this game. He throws like a deep corner, but he pass leads it up, and it goes straight into my deep blue. So I was kind of running a cover 2 with a cloud and a curl flat on the outside, usually in the middle. I think if he pass led it to the left, he might have had it open, but yeah, pass led it straight into my safety. So happy days, we get the pick early on, and as you all kind of know, picks are huge in Ultimate Team. It can be quite hard sometimes to get a turnover. Defense is a lot more fair, I'd say, over regs. In regs, you get some crazy like dumbing out from your CPU and stuff. But straight away there, we hit the slant route, and it gets wide open, and Metcalf takes it for the touchdown. I think it was Metcalf anyways, but it was whoever it was quick. Once again, he kind of has that deep corner open, and as you can see there, he passed it left rather than up, and that was the difference between the pick and obviously a huge gain. So now he's 1st and 10 on the 36-yard line. I don't know what I'm actually doing here. Looks like I was in like a cover 2 maybe at a big nickel over G. He runs the ball, gets a little gain, but I think if he gets 4 yards on run plays, I'm pretty happy with that, because it just takes him to have a sack or something like that, and it's a big third down. So as we can see here, I'm just doing a standard cover 2 by the looks of it. Oh right, I've funked it up a bit. As I'm doing the outside contact, he's doing the high-low read. I thought I took away the low read and jumped on perfectly to the high read, but he managed to squeeze it in that really small window. So that was a great throw from Josh Allen. Comes out here, another play action. He's starting to do a lot more of these play actions. I thought he was going to do that little in route near the end zone, but he somehow squeezes it into that little gap again. I don't know how he's managed to squeeze it in, but yeah, he's managed to get 2 really close passes. We have a 2nd and goal here. He motions over a player, so he must be doing some slants or something like that. Oh, and he runs the ball. Shows how much I know about this game. He runs the ball, just a little dive there. We've got 3rd and goal on the 3-yard line. I think he's running Wildcat here. He jumps on the outside. He has a great block from that wide receiver on the left, and it's 7-all. Big touchdown. He's done the Wildcat really well there. A lot of people, in fairness, at the moment are using the using Wildcat and trying to get a bit glitchy with the game. So I've kind of found defense for it, so I'm not worried when I come against it. But you get the odd run which is glitchy and glitches out your defense anyways. So as we can see here, you'll probably see it quite a lot. I stall out all the time with this Seattle playbook. I in my head had some really good ideas of how to run it. I thought it'd be a bit more compact with the trips tight and offset, but it just stinks. It just doesn't work for me. I can't spread the defense as much, and it doesn't really work. So I got out of it after this game, I think. it was it isn't pretty. I get a lot of fourth downs and stuff like that. So here we are. He's been sending a bit of pressure, so I think I don't send out all my routes. I just send out 4. As you can see here, I'm trying to do the high-low kind of crosser concept, and Waller gets wide open. Waller on a short route is unbelievable in this game. Just a drag route or slant, he's unbelievable. So I hit him again. As I say that, I do have tight end apprentice on him, so if I wanted to, once he starts putting a half flat, I can put a crosser or a post in. But at the moment, he's doing a perfect job kind of bringing down the cornerbacks and stuff like that. So he sends a bit of heat here. I don't really pick it up very well. I send out too many routes, and he comes in. That's one thing on offense I need to kind of work on better, is picking up blitzes, understanding when they're coming, and sending out the right kind of reads or routes for it. Even though sometimes you might pick up a blitz, you can still put the wrong routes out, so it takes too long for things to develop and you'll still get hit. So I'm just still trying to work on that. A few crosser concepts, a few curls, maybe a few out routes, just trying to see what works against what. I come out here then, 1st and 10, 40 seconds on the clock, just trying to bring it down. I'd be happy with 3 points. I try and hit a check down. I thought it was a nice safe pass, and Rodgers commanding pace the shit out of it with acrobat and dives way in front of my running back, and gets the pick. I thought I should have had a pick here. He's literally just lobbed it up straight at Deion Sanders, but he got the knockdown, so fair enough. Comes into a 2nd and 10 here. I think I'm trying to send a bit more heat, kind of disengage a little bit, so occupy that centre, and then the blitz comes in from the edge. So yeah, Taylor Mays, I come in, cover the slant, and he tries to throw it deep. So obviously, the one before, I kind of had it bagged, and he's looked at the exact same route. Peters makes the pick. I wanted him to go for 7, but he got a big tackle at the end, and yeah, 1st and 10 on the 45. I'm just looking for 3 points if I can. I've got the post and then some crosses on the other side. Don't have anything open by the looks of it, and that is a massive sack. I tried throwing it away, but they've changed it in this game where if you're throwing with your side that you get hit on, he doesn't throw it anymore, which is much better, much more realistic, but unfortunate because I've just taken 2 big sacks and I play it out until the half. No way I'm doing any risky throws. Common theme again, I get sacked, don't pick up the blitz, and for some reason I no huddle. There's no way I should be no huddling in this situation, to be a bit more conservative, but I'm in strong H wing. A hot route Waller onto a corner route. He absolutely torches his man and fights for 1st down. So it's not been pretty. I've not been picking up the blitz very well. I'm not putting great routes out there. I'm getting a little bit unlucky with some knockdowns on defense. So it's a bit of a scrappy game at the moment. Yeah, it's just not a pretty one. I come out 3rd and 4 here on the 48-yard line, so literally halfway down the field. And what do? I hit Diggs with a crosser. So as you can see by my routes, I'm really trying to work some things out, trying to put some funky routes out just to beat his coverage. On the left, it looks like I had a touchdown wide open. That's the first time I've seen this back. Just on the left there, he was wide open for a touchdown. I don't know what I was looking at. But we get a big sack. Another common theme is I keep getting a hit. And my pocket presence needs to be better. If I know pressure's coming, I tend to sit back and kind of get back to give myself more time. All the pros, they'll sit up in the pocket. So even if they get sacked, they're only losing 1 yard or 2 yards. But we have a big 4th and 14. And for some reason, I fancy doing mesh post. I have no idea why, but it worked for me. I never use bunch really. I try and stay out of bunch because a lot of people play against bunch every game, so they'll end up having defense for it. And as it's not my main offense, they'll know what I'm doing. Really, it doesn't work for me. But it's a huge 1st down. I was out of field goal range and I was too close to punt it. Really, it's always worth going for it there. Really, I get a big truck Adrian Peterson. Got to take my 3 there, but instead I come out and. Full verts. I don't know what I was doing. I think I was under the impression he was going to run commit. He hasn't run commit all game, but a lot of people do run commit. He didn't run commit. Warner just got inside his man and touchdown. I got away with it. It's not the concept you want to be doing if you're playing against man coverage. 4 verts with 10 yards left or whatever I had left until the end of the end zone. But there we go. He comes out in wildcat again, and as you can see, I kind of have the defense for it. Now we have a 2nd and 11. on the 24-yard line. He has a few crosses come in, and I had my kind of zone too far back. So it was an easy first down. Looking back, I need to kind of adjust more, be a bit more positive, and get him thrown over me. And yeah, a bit soft there, really. Makes a nice little run play there with Adrian Peterson. I have him on my team as well. He's an absolute animal. He fights for yardage. He's quick. He's a perfect kind of running back, especially if you can put a few abilities on him. He does the crossing routes again, and he had the low read box. Oh, sorry, I had the low read box, the mid read box, and if you watch that back, my deep half dumbs out like mad. He's literally on his own, and the post literally runs straight into him because he's a deep half. He's supposed to play it, but for some reason he gets dragged down, and yeah, he dumbs out, and he gets a touchdown. So I'm in really good field position. So it's still on my side. I'm in field goal range. I should really be dropping there. I've made it too easy for him to use his timeouts, and he'll definitely get the ball back. I should be kind of dropping straight after the 1st and 10 if I'm going to play like that and try and win the game that way. Obviously, I'm not really like that. Some people will literally kind of get the first down and fall, and I just can't be arsed with that. If you're going to play the game, do it, have fun, try and score touchdowns. If you're going to play like a pussy and drop every time you get a first down, then I don't see the point in playing the game. You're supposed to play it to have fun rather than take it this serious, especially if you've got nothing to gain. But yeah, as you can see, I stall out, 4th and goal, I take my field goal. There's no need to risk it. He has no timeouts left. I'm going to drop my defense back, and if he dots me up, he dots me up. But I take it literally down to as far back as possible, slot it down the middle. He's got 40 seconds to get a touchdown. So if he gets a field goal, then I kind of trust my defense to get a stop in overtime. But I reckon he's going for the touchdown. I think I'll get a pick. So here we go. As you can see, everyone drops back. He has 2 crosses and Jesus Christ. So 2 crosses literally going at the same kind of area, and then a big post. I'll put everyone back for the post. I know he's going to look for it again, but there's no way I'm letting that go open again. He comes out in the same formation. It might be Y trips or something like that. Y trips weak. He brings over Brown, so I reckon he's doing the high, mid, low concept that makes sense. He doesn't. He literally puts a streak and a post out. He lobs it up. I go for the pick and I drop it. I thought that was the game. He's literally just Hail Mary'd it to my DBs. But yeah, he gets another go and dots me up with that crossing route that he got me with early in the game. It got me a pick first thing in the game, but then he started dotting me up and adjusting with his pass lead from there. And he goes to take his field goal. 38 yards is kind of like the max for most kickers in the game at the moment. So I still didn't think he could hit it. And he hits the bar and it goes in. It's just, I think I've been shafted this game personally. Looking back, I've been a bit unlucky. Personally, I need to learn how to pick up the blitz a bit better. That's kind of one of the reasons I've got out of trips. A lot of people were sending heat from the edge and I couldn't really pick it up. And to get people open, I had to do a lot of motioning over and stuff, which used up a lot of my time. And it kind of gave tells that I was throwing the ball rather than running. And when I ran the ball and then motion over, it kind of puts another person in the box for the defense. So it doesn't really work. So I kind of got away from that. As you can see, I lost the toss and he obviously picks to receive. I don't know anyone in this game that's optionally taken the chance to kick and go on defense first in overtime. You've got to trust your offense in this game. He throws it straight at my player. I have a curl flat there. My DB is manned up and he's tight to him, but he manages to fit it in that window again. We have a 2nd and 12 here on the 36-yard line. He's putting in some hot routes. I do that little disengage blitz again. Well, it's not necessarily the disengage blitz that was like the glitchy one. It's more just occupying the centre and then jumping off it. But no one got free. Picked up nicely and gets a big first down with, I think it's McLaurin on that post. I didn't shade inside by the looks of it, so it got wide open. He then hits a drag, and I think he might lose yardage here. Yeah, it wasn't a great option. 2nd and 11 now on the 28-yard line. And I don't know what he does here. Oh, he runs the ball. He does a nice little counter play, bounces off a few people, and does he get the first down? Oh, 3rd and inches. So yeah, of course. So 3rd and inches. He comes out in goal line defense, runs fullback dive, as everyone does, and gets the first. So, pressure's on me. He's got a 2nd and 5 on the 11-yard line. He runs the ball, and I think I must run commit. I know he's going to run the ball, and he's going to take 3. He comes out here, a little play action. It looks like I fell for it. He rolls out, and I just press R3. I'm like, here goes nothing. Just hit him before he throws it. Sometimes as well, if you send your spy or send a player, you can click on and catch it. But we have a 4th and 6 here. He's going for it. I'm going to send the heat. I'm not letting him give a chance to give a read. I use a blitz with Taylor Mays, and we get the sack. That is huge. So, being from England and not know much about football, I thought I had 34 seconds to get the... I thought I had 34 seconds, and then if that was up, I'd get the ball back, like a kick or a punt or however much, and it would start again like a new half. But it doesn't. It just carries on. So I'm kind of taking sacks, trying to throw risky plays, use my timeout. I'm just trying to... It's so painful looking back. Like, I leave myself in such a bad situation. 3rd and 13. It's a bit desperate now. I've completely messed up. I put, as I said before, motioned over 2 slants. So I've got a slant on the left, slant on the right. He looks like he's going to use the one on the left. So I throw it to the other one. It looks like he uses that one instead. And it's still got open. Huge first down, especially with how inexperienced and amateur I was in the in that kind of first part of the drive. But yeah, we get a big conversion with Waller there on the out route. I don't really put out routes on there, but I didn't know what was going to get open, so I just tried everything. Diggs gets open on the drag route as well. As you can see, I'm kind of throwing a lot of short routes now. I'm happy going to walk my way up the field and take a field goal. I'm not taking any risks. He sends a bit of heat here. I have Waller or Cook. Looks like Waller must have got a bit tired, to be fair, because he's been carrying my team. Cook on a little delay route that I forgot just to block, so I got a bit lucky there. That's kind of the standard route that you have on this game when it comes out in the boot over, but I forgot to block it up, and it really worked for me. Then I have another drag route. Waller is an absolute animal on these short routes, and he gets wide open. We then jump into a 1st and 10 and 32. It's a little bit edgy with my kicking range, so I thought might as well try and get a few slant routes, just get a little bit of yardage. I get within field goal range. There's no chance in hell I am going for it. I'm taking my field goal and getting the hell out of this game. It's been a bit of an edgy game. He has a much better team than me, and I just wanted to win, get out of the game, and I think that was like my 6th win in a row. So I was in a bit of a momentum as well and didn't want to lose it there. So we get the kick, focus kicker on Anderson, and we get the win. So that's a GG to TFS God level. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Right, guys, thanks for watching the video. Please like, comment, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one.